Ladies and gentlemen, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, welcome to another fresh episode of the Hip Hop Revolution. Today, we are at Ereren at Mind Blowing Creation. It's two dudes, it's a bedroom studio. This is where it all starts. Before they were big artists, some of Casper, Nasty, whoever, this is where it all started. They were all recording their music in a bedroom studio at a garage or something. So this is where it all starts, Mind Blowing Creation. Now, I actually made an appointment with them, but they do not know that I am here already. I told them that I'm coming at 12, it's 11 now, and let's see what they have for us. Let's get it.
So much heat in this back, man, I cannot wait till I put out the crap. And like Bleacy had said, if you ain't a homie, then you getting laughed. So much heat in this back, man, I cannot wait till I put out the crap. And like Bleacy had said, if you ain't a homie, then you getting laughed. So much heat in this back, I cannot wait till I put out the crap. And like Bleacy had said, you ain't a homie, then you getting laughed.
Finally here.
What's up, guys?
It's the Hip Hop Revolution.
Yeah.
When Hip Hop Revolution meets MBC. Now what happened? Let's see. Just ride. Just ride. Yes, welcome to it. It's NSJ the Lyrical God. Finally in studio with Mind Blowing Creations, my two gentlemen over here. Now gentlemen, before we continue, please give us a short intro as to who y'all are. Who is Vince the Prince? Who is Del Rose?
Alright, Vince the Prince is a stage name, short for Vincent, and I'm a co-founder of Mind Blowing Creations, which is MBC, well known as MBC, and I'm basically just a young entrepreneur and a hustler, yeah, and a part-time rapper because I've got a 9 to 5 and I gotta attend that too. Yeah.
I am Del Rose, which is short for Delicate Rose. My real name is Lonile. I am a rapper, but then I enjoy doing sports more.
So has it always been music? Have you always wanted to be a rapper, or it's something that just happened?
Yeah, man. I mean, growing up, I've always been looking up to a lot of guys, and I've always had raps in my head. But unfortunately, I never had a studio to put my raps on it. So we started recently. So yeah, it's always been that. Rap has always been me. Yeah.
With me, it's always been sports. And then I found music. Well, I liked listening to music every time, but I never really thought of maybe I should rap until one of my friends confronted me and put me on the spot, and then I was like, sure, you know what? And then over time, I fell in love with it, and now it's just my everyday life.
So how did it happen? How did y'all get into music?
He started by making beats, and then I thought, I heard one of his beats, and then I thought he should actually make more, and then he never had a laptop at that time, so I gave him my laptop, and he made more beats, and then we decided to get the whole equipment, and yeah.
Okay, so he's answered for both of y'all right now. So what's your style in music? Like there's rap, there's trap, so what's your style in hip hop?
Well, for me, I think it's just rap.
Just straight rap.
It's straight rap.
I'm trying to find myself. I haven't really found a specific genre, so I'm always trying out something new every time. So yeah.
So what would you say sets you apart musically? What makes you unique from other artists?
For me, it's just being myself, being real, not trying to copy somebody else's style, you know, just being legit to myself and not, yeah, I think that's it.
For me, the thing that sets me apart is just because I try something new. Most of the artists stick to one thing and that's boring. So I also want to try something new every time.
Do you have someone that you look up to musically? Do you have someone that you look up to, a role model of sorts?
Yeah.
Why them specifically?
Kanye West, man. Kanye West is, I don't know. A lot of great artists have been influenced by Kanye West. I saw Lil Durk. Recently, he made a video which resembles the same one as Kanye's. So he still has a lot of influence till this day. And I grew up listening to Kanye, and I'm still listening to Kanye now.
Like that.
With me it was XXXTentacion, because he was so inspiring and he always motivated me to try every day. And his music really talks to me and I relate to it much. So yeah, he really inspired me a lot.
Okay. So we had deep house, we have Afro house, we have piano. Why did you all choose hip hop?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess it's just my style and it's just me. Hip hop defines me, bro. Like I can, it's like my diary, you know. When I write these raps and I relate to myself more. That's where I find myself, you know. I talk to myself more because I'm more like an introvert. I'm not out there. I'm not a person that likes to talk a lot. So I just prefer to put my emotions in words and put it out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I chose hip hop because I feel like it's in my blood, you know. I don't listen to these other genres, it's always hip hop 24/7. So I obviously would choose hip hop because I know it best.
Okay. So your biggest achievement individually as musicians, do you have any achievements that you would say like this is my greatest achievement so far in music?
My greatest achievement right now is having to have my own studio, you know, having to have my own producer right here, and not having to go out there to ask for beats, you know. And yeah, I think that's my biggest achievement. I don't have to rely on anybody for anything else, you know, because we only started like 3 months back, if it's not 2 months, and we haven't bothered anybody about anything. So I think that's just being independent, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
My biggest achievement I have to say is big artists recognizing me. You know, they like you have passion and stuff like that. So I find that as an achievement because it shows that okay, at least I'm moving up somewhere and I'm going places. So, yeah.
Okay. So do you have like a goal in music? Like where do you want to see yourself in the next couple of years, or your purpose?
Well, like I said, I'm a part-time rapper, so I'm not focusing entirely on music, you know, because I'm also an entrepreneur and I've got goals, I've got dreams that I want to chase, and I think I might as well push guys like Del Rose, put them more on the stage, you know, put them out there, because I think I wouldn't fit the artist lifestyle, you know, as the rapper lifestyle, you know, that nah, I might as well just go behind the scene for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
My goal in a few years, I just want to see myself at least improved, you know, just getting like a lot of plays in like platforms, major platforms, and just finding myself in the process, you know, just finding who Del Rose really is.
Okay. So let's talk about Mind-Blowing Creations. What is Mind-Blowing Creations? Is it a record label? Do you all sign artists? What is MBC?
All right. MBC, we started off as an event management company. We started hosting events, and as time goes, we started to venture out. You know, we started doing things that we saw unnecessary. You know, like making music. You know, and because music is part of our department. It's in our industry. You know, so I thought, nah, let's put these guys on. Let's give them studio time. Let's put them on stage. You know, and yeah, that's basically it. I mean, in the music industry, in the entertainment side of things, that's just that. And then there's other stuff that MBC does, which is not in this industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, whose idea was the MBC? How did it happen?
Okay, it was my idea and my friend's idea. Spusiso Sibambo, which is my business partner and my longtime friend, and we thought we should we should do events around here. And then later on, we started venturing out, man. We started selling water. We started doing music. We're doing a lot of things, man. Yeah.
Okay. So now, you've told us about your personal goals individually.
Yes, man.
Now, what's the goal behind MBC? What do you want to achieve with the MBC?
We just want to be the biggest event promoters in most probably South Africa in the long run, and that's just our biggest goal right now. And everything that involves the entertainment industry, we want to be a part of it, because that's where our passion is.
Okay, so who are the artists or specific artists that y'all both enjoyed working with?
Well, I enjoyed working with both of y'all actually. I worked with NSJ on a song called was it?
My Year, there's King's Speech.
Yeah, it was King's Speech. It was My Year, and then I also enjoyed working a lot with The Rose, because we're forever in the studio with them.
Okay. Besides us, is there any other?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed working with GK because he's like a close friend to me. And he is big. Right now I think he's getting like 1,000 plays on SoundCloud. So he really helped me a lot and like taught me a lot of things, and I enjoyed that because like I'm taking notes.
Is there any challenge that you faced in music? Your biggest challenge in music?
yeah. My challenge was I can't mix and master my own vocals.
Yeah.
So if The Rose is not around, I cannot record.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can only record and give my vocals there.
Okay.
The biggest challenge I've faced was just being good at like rapping, because like I'd really just say some stupid stuff on the song, but I wouldn't be happy. But I think now I'm happy with what like I write, because I've taken time to like actually write my lyrics and not just freestyle and stuff. So yeah, now I think I'm good with that.
So does MBC have any projects out, like EPs, mixtapes? Do you have any project out?
Yeah, man. I personally have one. I recently dropped an EP. It's called Ghost. It's out there. It's on YouTube. It's also on SoundCloud. Yeah.
I also have an EP out called rEVOlution. It has nothing really serious. I just release it as just a taste of what I have in store.
So behind those EPs, is there like a specific message that you were trying to convey?
As I said, it was just me dropping an EP saying like, be prepared of what I have, just like I have something good for you guys. Yeah.
Okay.
For me, it was just a compilation of songs of just me trying to prove that I can also rap too.
Okay.
Nothing much, yeah.
Okay. So how long would you say it took you to put the EP together?
A month.
A month.
Yeah, just
That
a
was
month.
quick. How many songs are on the EP?
5.
5 songs.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Red Rose EP, how long did it take you to put it together?
I'd say it took me like a bit 2 months at least, because it did start off hard, because like it was my first time also just doing music, so it was really hard mixing and stuff. But then after I got used to it, it's just the last 3 tracks were just easy stuff.
Okay. So did you have like any discouraging moments in your career as a whole? Do you have like any discouraging moments where you felt like, okay, I'm quitting now?
Yeah, I've had that a lot, like when I just release a track and it doesn't like get the place that I wanted to get. So I just look and I'm like, but then yet again, there are people that love my music, so I just do it for them. I find it like a small fan base, so I just do it for them. Yeah.
Discouraging moments in my career would be work, man. Most of the time I'm at work. I hardly get time to record. And even when I write these raps, man, I've got nowhere to put them because I'm far from home. I work far from home, Yeah, and when I get back home, most of the time I'm tired and I miss a lot of people. I want to go out there and play with other kids as well, so I don't get time to make music, yeah.
So how do you get past, or how did you get past that particular moment?
I just made priorities, man.
Yeah.
I made it one of my priorities, and for a while, I decided that I'm gonna focus on this music thing, and then, yeah, nothing else.
Those people I say would encourage me to carry on because like they call it texting me saying like, yo, when you dropping next, you know? And then in my head I'm like, I quit it. And then for them it's like, no, don't quit, please, we want more music from you. So it's like, okay, and then it pushes me to make more music.
Okay. So, what would a person who has never heard anything about you expect if, let's say, he listens to your music for the first time? What can he or she expect?
Well, if someone listened to my music, they would think I'm some party freak, you know, like I'm always partying. Meanwhile, I just stay home and play sports and something like that. So yeah, it is misleading, but then I'll say the music that I make now is just straight up me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for me, a person that has never heard my music can expect, like I said on my first single, OG Status, I have sick rhymes, so they can expect a lot of sick rhymes, you know, and yeah, it's just madness, me wilding out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, musically, who is an artist that you would really, really love to work with, both locally and internationally?
Okay.
Locally, as in Middleburg.
Yeah, okay. Well, locally, I think I would really like to work with Crystal Newman, cause the guy has catchy hooks, man. He's more like a musician than a rapper, you know. He understands this music thing more, and I think I need that, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And internationally, right now it's still zero.
Okay.
No one.
For me, locally, I'd like to work with Jay Slade. He's not really an artist, he's more of a producer, but I like to work with him because his production is amazing and he's doing a really good job. Internationally, I'd say I like to work with like Aries because he's a very smart rapper. He's very smart, and I think I'd learn a lot from him. Like if I was to work with him and his crew, I'd learn a lot. Yeah.
So, if there was anyone who would like want to work with you, please tell us where can they find you, like social platforms.
You can get me on Instagram. It's del_rose_15. Oh yeah, that's just the only social platform you can get. I don't like my phone much, so yeah.
You can find me on Instagram. It's just Vince_MBC, and you can find Mind Blowing Creations as well on Instagram and Twitter as well. Yeah, I think that's about it. And anyone looking to book studio time, they can catch us on 072-634-2907. That's it.
So, in the next couple of years, this is similar to a question I asked. In the next couple of years, where do you see yourselves as musicians individually and as MBC as a business?
Well, for me, like I said earlier, the dreams are bigger than me, man. Sometimes they scare me, you know. I see us doing shows like, I don't know if you guys have seen the opening show of the Olympics in China, you know. I think we can pull that off as MBC, you know. And musically, I think Del Rose is already blowing up, man. I see Del Rose as a star in the next 2 years, you know. And for me, that's just that. That's the main focus for me right now. It's Del Rose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do I see myself in a few years? I wouldn't say I'd see myself in like big places like he said, China and stuff. No, I'd see myself maybe performing in like events like Cotton Fest, you know. Yeah, but nothing major. No.
Okay. So, how do you balance school, sports, and music?
I mean, it's very difficult, you know, balancing those things. School, it's not really for me, so it's not really. And then sports really takes time because my practices are like over 4 hours long. So sports and music really collide together. So maybe like during the weekends when I see like on Sundays, I really don't do anything. So I'd make like a lot of time to make music.
Okay. So, how do you balance music and work?
Like I said, man, it's tiring, you know. So when I'm on leave, that's when I actually get to take some a few hours and try to make music, and it's also a challenge because sometimes I would find that the Rose is also busy with his stuff, he's at practice, and now I can master my own vocals and mix them. So yeah, it's always been a challenge, but we get through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we know that family sometimes does not usually approve of one doing music.
Yeah.
Is your family supportive of y'all doing this music thing?
I'm legit sure that they are. Yeah, they are. My father is very supportive. From the beginning, we told him what we wanted to do, and he's been there, man. He's never really discouraged us. So yeah, I think my family is supportive, and my mom also heard our music, and she gave us good feedback, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure about my family because I don't really focus that much on them. So I don't know what he's talking about, like they help us. I don't know that because like I'm always locked up in my room, like busy making music and stuff. So I don't really go like, Dad, do you like my music? Mom, I don't care about that. I just do what I have to do.
So is there like a specific message that you would want to give to the youth out there, especially those of your age?
Yeah, to those kids my age, just please focus on your dreams because I see a lot of you doing adult stuff, you know, like taking drugs, alcohol. No, just stop that. Focus on your dreams, you know. I don't like when I see like people doing weird stuff out here. Nah.
Come to MBC, man. We're open for everybody. If you want to make music, hit me up. If you want to get on stage, hit me up. Poetry, hit me up. You know, we're open for everybody. There's no agenda here. None of that. Yeah.
So peeps, I am afraid we have unfortunately reached the end of our episode. This was the Hip Hop Revolution. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tune in again next week for another fresh episode where we'll be interviewing another artist. For now, it's ciao. Thank you to these two lovely gentlemen for having us.
I cannot wait till I put out the craft. And like Blizzy had said, if you ain't a homie, then you getting left. So much heat in this back, I cannot wait till I put out the craft. And like Blizzy had said, you ain't a homie, then you getting left. You should be making new friends, my nigga, fuck your demands. And when this drops, I bet you rappers will shit in your pants. You out there chasing the fame, all of y'all sounding like one and the same. Boy, you say you the king, but your music is lame. You getting more views and I'm getting less. Y'all cannot read me off what I possess. I'm saying shit that I come for. You pay some respect if you be where I come from. Your cabinet empty, I took all your trophies, my nigga, I'm sleek and you all couldn't notice. Niggas left and night is spreading hate. Boy, you won't be nice when I retaliate. And the train is coming, boy, you running late. You really fucked up a good thing, my nigga. My come up was tough, you don't gotta be bitter. I call the shots, but I don't pull the trigger. So much heat in this back, man, I cannot wait till I put out the craft. And like Blizzy had said, if you ain't a homie, then you getting left. So much heat in this back, man, I cannot wait till I put out the craft. And like Blizzy had said, if you ain't a homie, then you getting left. So much heat in this back, I cannot wait till I put out the craft. And like Blizzy had said, if you ain't a homie, then you getting left. I've been bad, I pray to God he pardons me. They been on my neck, man, my haters tryna silence me. I mean honestly, you don't fucks with this. Boy, you must be out your mind, my shit legit. You acting blind, fucking up the stood. Boy, I'm never on the runway. I've been on the track and you would bet I'm at the subway. They tryna hold me back and they tryna get me out the way, my boy. I suggest to get a dose or some. Niggas saw me and they frozen some. Boy, I'm getting really close, I'm coming. And the whole gang finna blow. And some snooping around, they looking for some, they looking for some, they looking for some, they looking for